EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Landover. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Milton to the air on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Street. 19 Lions.
To the air on third down is Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Cowboys.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
Brings up second and 2.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and a couple.
60 bikes.
They'll go play action here with Milton. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That's complete. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the toss here with blue. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Johnny Newton in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchdown. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. He'll work forward for a couple. Trevon Revel there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Stephanie! Viking 18!
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy. Just puts a little too much in front of him.
19 tight. 19 tight.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Steady.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
Let's go. 60 by 6. Let's go. Ready, ready.
Throwing again. Daniel. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Get up. Cowboy 80. Get up.
Daniels gonna throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions. Go.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good, and the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Milton. He'll get this to the rookie from Tennessee. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Blue. And he nearly got 3. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Left side, it's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. Out to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A give. Here comes Blue. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Will McDonald, third tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
2nd and 7.
At the Commanders' 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinals, Buffalo 18.
Milton from the gun here on 3rd down. Exiting the pocket right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
Come on. Set, ready.
From the gun, they'll go with Blue. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The extra point, up and good. Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Throwing now, Daniel. Over the middle, he's got McClure. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Washington.
1st down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
On the jump. Ready. 70 Lions. Let go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Dragon, 60. Go.
Here's Daniel. To the left side in the hands of Rice. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. The throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 50, trap 50.
Daniels to throw on second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Clock stopped with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Come on, come on. Set. Warriors, Viking, 18.
They'll throw with Daniels. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Brings up third down and 7.
Now Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here we go, Jack. 70 Temple, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6. Left on the second quarter clock.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Built into the air on second down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Get it. 60, Cougar 19. Steady.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Commanders first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Viking, 18.
They'll run with Mixon. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
65 catch, 65 catch. Go.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Let's go now.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Tackle lead at the 21-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Mustang 19, Warrior 17. Let go.
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. They've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
On the jump.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A run here with Mixon. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing is Daniel. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders are back within one. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here comes White. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. A run once more with Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Come on. 60.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down. They send the tight end in motion. They run straight ahead with Blue. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Ready?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Cougar 19. Ready?
On play action, here's Milton. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
Let's go now.
Try and throw with Milton. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll go. It's Blue. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move them, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
Ready up.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go. Let's go.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run.
Okay,
if you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Up. Smash. Smash. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Blue. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. Moving to his left. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options. And now it is 4th and goal. So now a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure's got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A quick slant on the money to the floor. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good for Washington. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19 tight. Let go.
To the air again is Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready up.
They'll drop to throw. There's Pat Man again. Another catch. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Here's 1st and 10. They go with Mixon, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And over the middle, and caught by Rice. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
Let's go. Go.
Williams. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
Nice job there on 3rd and inches, and you know what, that defense, they are packing it in. They're trying to get as many bodies up at the line of scrimmage. So you get past that first wave, look out. Nice job bringing him down, or else that looked like he was going to take it all the way.
Ready.
Final
break.
minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. KaVontae Turpin on the return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
This is first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw, it's Milton. This one is caught by Turpin. Finding space at the 40. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
No street. Count 18, Pioneer.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Commanders are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. We'll get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.